Hey, what's going on out there, YouTube family? This is Samuel here representing TeamJVS. I just got done looking at a movie called actually it's just Encounter. This is a Toronto International Film Festival 2021 exclusive, and this stars Riz Ahmed, Octavia Spencer, and some new up-and-coming actors in Lucian-River and Aditya, who plays the role of Bobby and Jay. So Bobby and Jay, their dad's name is Malik. Malik is a decorated Marine, and he's been gone for a very long time. At this point now, he's estranged from his wife, or used to be, and now she's with somebody else. And, you know, things are just different, you know. And one night, you know, the kids go to bed. They wake up to see their dad, and their dad says that he has a special mission that he needs to go and take them on because something is very wrong. And from that point, it's a road trip with Malik and his two sons. Now, this is the thing about this film. This film, I mean it when I say this, it plays like two different films. And that normally I would say this is a negative, but this is almost genius level cinema, because it plays like a sci-fi, like science fiction all the way. I mean, completely buries its hands into you, sci-fi. And then the other side of that is psychological drama. So that part messes with your emotions. So you got a situation like this. For me, you know, as a viewer, as a critic, I was watching this and I was like so, you know, involved what was going on with the sci-fi side of it. Like, because there's an extraterrestrial situation that's connected to bugs, and, you know, bugs everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost unavoidable to get stung or bit or whatnot. And if that is the case, what do you do to combat that, and how do you protect? And what would you be willing to do to try to protect your family and others around you? And who are you willing to make sure is out of your way? And from that point, that's where Malik's character is. And that's what makes it so suspenseful. That's what makes it so scary at times. Like, this plays like horror at times. Like, you're just kind of just like, what is going on? Then the undercurrent of all that is the situation with Malik and his actual children. Like, he hasn't been in their life, and yet the children are devoted to him. They love him. But then, you know, younger child Bobby really much so cares about not his substitute dad, but somebody that's in his life now. And at the same time, Jay, who's kind of like the older brother, like, he misses his dad and he wants to believe in his dad. But at the same time, what's happening is messing them up emotionally. And at the same time, simultaneously, us, the audience, because we're already enamored and dealing with all the suspense side of it, but we're also dealing with the disintegration of relationships at the same exact time. And it's almost like it's a disintegration and a reforming of relationships. And it's just, it progressively gets emotional and sad, and at times it really hurts. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. And this is the other weird thing about this. This is so well shot. There's an action moment in this that I was like, yo, Riz Ahmed legit is an action star, because there's a couple different scenes that I was like, yo, yeah, he's a Marine, straight up. You'll see, like, the way they choreographed it, the way they shot it, like, it was pretty freaking intense. And I loved the way that they were able to capture and show how efficient that he really is, and also how precise he is. And at the same exact time, how inconsistent he is, how disconnected he really is. Like, they show all the different linings of these characters by his need and incessant yearning to protect and take care of his sons. And that takes him to some very dark, bleak, in downright scary places. Like, on whether you're looking at it from a sci-fi standpoint or from a psychological standpoint. Like, it's a lot of things that are happening in this. And they don't, what's the word? There are a couple different twists in this. And they do not just say, oh, okay, here you go. Here's all your answers. No, they let you, they let the shimmers just continue to go. And I really, truly appreciate that from the directing standpoint, because I really didn't know which route this was going to take. And at the end of the day, in the third act, it's kind of like, would I have picked the way that this goes? No. But does that have an emotional effect? I mean, you bet it does. Like, I am holding back some tears. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Michael Pearce is the person that directed this, and I think this was written by Joe Barton and Michael Pearce together. And Riz Ahmed is a powerhouse. He commands scenes. But even more than that is the circumstance, like what Octavia Spencer's character is in connection with him. What's going on around with the boys. The boys do an amazing job as well. Specifically, the actor that plays the role of Jay. Like, he does some amazing... But there's just... The thing about this, when I say this plays so much like a sci-fi and a horror at times, is that there are key moments that the director chooses to just linger with and make you perceive and think. And I'm just like, what is happening here? And you don't know until the third act. You really don't. You really have no idea what's really going on until effectively the third act. And I haven't felt like that since, what was that movie with my man, Brenton Thruett and Lawrence Fishburne. What was the name of that movie? I apologize. It's escaping me. What is the name? Hold on, I gotta find it. Is it Spiral? Was that the name of it? Hold on, I gotta find it now, because it's The Signal. The Signal did something that it was kind of just like, oh, it's going. It's like, wait. Oh, I had no idea what this really was. And they just went for it. And I think that this is along that same lines in a different way, which I really do appreciate. I don't really have any negatives about it. It's more so be a subjective perspective. Like, would I want it to end the way that it did? And it doesn't matter. Like, the movie is what it is. Man, I want to say this is it's another 9 out of 10, man. Like, I don't really have any negatives about it. Like, it is very well done, and I think it's gonna mess some people up. Seeing it in theaters, I wonder, honestly, if this would be something that would be better suited on like Amazon Prime or Netflix. But at the same time, I don't know. But I do know that this is going to Amazon Prime. And I think that you should definitely go and check it out. I'll talk to you guys later on. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell button. Let me know what you think about Encounter. I'll talk to you guys later. Make sure you check out more of our content coming from TIFF 2021. Peace, guys.